All right, Shalom, Shalom, giving all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Wakak Dash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach us this truth. And this is a continual video of basically that great wrath. And I wanted to go into what the Department of Defense had just passed. It was an Instagram post, and I'm pretty sure it's on all types of social media outlets, letting you know the severity of this so-called bill that was passed. And the United States government are known for passing laws and bills by the way, being in secrecy and unrighteous decrees, unrighteous laws that they write and totally go against the American people or its citizens. All right. And that's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai as well. Because nonetheless, the Lord is doing all these things, man. Okay. Salakia. The way I'm feeling, I might have to walk the whole goddamn way. Cause by the time I think I get there faster than walking in the damn bus. It's so sad. Like I say, public transportation at its finest. But anyway, it'll help me through the spirit to do this video lesson. So if you hear the background, Salakia. But like I said, I'm doing a walking talk lesson. A lot of commotion going on. But nonetheless, get a precept. Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and write grievousness which they have prescribed. All right. I'm gonna read that in the NLT. This is Isaiah 10 and 1 again. What sorrows awaits the unjust judges and those who issue unfair laws. They deprive the poor of justice and deny the rights of the needy among my people. They prey on widows and take advantage of orphans. And us, we are the orphans, all right? Because the Lord has stripped us from our homeland, stripped us from our identity, going back to Jeremiah 17 and 4. And we're being ruled by a cruel Lord, man. All right, the Assyrians, which is the biblical Hebrew Edomites that represents the Assyrians in today's time, being that cruel Lord, and also going into being wiser than Daniel is Esau, Edom, man. All right. And that's Salakia. Trying to make sure I ain't. I say a lot of homelessness, man. That's what's soon about to come upon Babylon the Great. All right. Let me look up this scripture. Be pilgrims. 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 40. Because the times that we're about to enter into, we're going to have to be as pilgrims upon the land. All right. If you are not going to be partakers of the new beast system, all right, you're basically going to be ostracized and considered the outcast of society. Just like how they do the homeless people here, and a lot of people, like I say, more and more due to inflations, the housing market, so on and so forth. A lot of people are becoming homeless. So we're going to read Second Ezra 16, verse 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth. Great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it every side. And that's what's coming. All right, poverty, widowhood, death and destruction. Matter of fact, I think it's another precept for that. Poverty. Yeah, 2 Ezra 15 and 49. I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy house, our houses, with destruction and death. And that's what's coming. All right. That's exactly what's coming down the pipe. But meanwhile, you have people still thinking that they ought to be in a good case. They still thinking of peace and of safety, not knowing and not understanding Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is about to bring forth that great wrath via through Esau, Edom, the ones you put your whole trust in. All right, this whole system, America's system, is against you, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But you see a bigger picture. You think that, nah, that can't be true. You know, those Israelites are, you know, they the real hate group and the real terrorists and so on and so forth. But meanwhile, your government officials are passing laws, you know, that is going to affect the American citizens. In a nutshell, man. But that's what's about to come. All right, you American citizens, and hey, including me too, praying that the Lord continues to deal with me. But a lot of death and destruction is about to come upon the land. All right, great confusion. Verse 40. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. All right, we have to be as pilgrims. And if you go into that word pilgrims in the etymology online, it goes into basically somebody that like has faith, man, or to move with faith, hoping for a great miracle. Let me look it up right quick. Yep, a person traveling to a holy place. And ultimately, we're hoping to be beamed up into those ships, because that's when we know that salvation has happened unto us. That's how we know that we have been saved from the death and destruction that's going to surpass Babylon the Great. Some vile or religious obligation, seeking some miracle or spiritual benefit. Also a traveler. Fucking dog. I ain't jumping none, but that shit still startled me. God damn. All right, so that's what the word pilgrim means. I'm going to read it again, 2 Ezra 16 and 40. O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. All right, seeking that great miracle, hoping and praying that we be not partakers of the Lord's wrath, because the Lord is going to make sure the ones that he wants to be destroyed is going to perish and die in Babylon the Great. And if he really, truly, has not chosen you and hated you, man, you're going to die by the ways of the nuclear missiles. And the Lord is going to make sure you take that MOTB, because that is the mark for nuclear food, man. All right? So that's why it's going to be a terrible time in that day, the time of great testing and great faith. And even the ones that's upon the earth that talk shit to the prophet, scoff and scorn, all right, or just living in la la land, they still going to have to make a decision. Hey, no matter how, no matter how you feel, no matter if you're a woman, child, the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, do not care, man. And he's going to judge whoever he's going to judge according to his will and his purpose. All right. So I want to go into that. And then another reason I was inspired to do this video, because the brother from GMS Men of Valor in New Jersey, his channel Stay in the Spirit, he went into the article as well a little bit. Stay in the Spirit 144. Yeah, Civil War, Department of Justice.
It surfaced.
Department of Defense.
From May of 2019, in which Kamala Harris fantasizes about weaponizing the DOJ.
Okay, so lock y'all, just making sure I'm still on. And you see the caption. All right, he got that source from Dombo 7. Salakia. Barakia. And, this person has been, doing this thing for the longest, since 2013. And, of course, that was during the time of me, I believe around that time, not waking up to the truth, but just knowing all about conspiracy theories, the government, hating the American people, trying to destroy them, and so on and so forth. But he brings out a lot of information. And he brought that out. Said this is big federal directive issue. Lethal force against Americans. Like I said, you can...
Document 7, a heads up here for some moves that were just made by the Pentagon that slid under the radar for the most part. But most people don't realize what they've done here. The Pentagon issuing a federal directive that now allows the military to use lethal force against Americans. We'll take a look at this here. Go down to page 13, and it starts to speak of here of what the Secretary of Defense has in his power. These are the shots he called Lloyd Austin right here in terms of a decision to approve request for these types of assistances. They say right here under C, assistance in responding with assets with potential for lethality or any situation in which it is reasonably foreseeable that providing the requested assistance may involve the use of force that is likely to result in death or serious bodily injury. It also includes all support to civilian law enforcement officials in situations where a confrontation between civilian law enforcement and civilian individuals or groups is reasonably anticipated. Just telling you right there, if they are called in as backup in a hostile situation, confrontation between law enforcement enforcement and the people. Any Civil War, revolutionary type of setting here, the feds are saying that the military can use lethal force. It says it right there in front of your face. It also goes on after this to say that they can use drones on us here in the United States. People, you better wake up. This is what they've got planned. It's on the books right now, and you better hope you're in a state that's passed laws where they don't allow this to happen. For instance, in my state of Kentucky, they put a law on the books. The feds cannot come here and support any type of police activity like that whatsoever. If they do come here, the feds are on their own. The police can't help them. The sheriffs can't help them. National Guard can't help them. No one. They're on their own. They try to come in here in Kentucky. So, just a heads up to what's going down here. I see this playing big here in the future. I'll leave a link. Join me for the live stream. We'll talk about this in great detail. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Right here on Dr. 77. Much love.
There you have it. So I want to get a precept. Revelation 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. All right. That's the times we're entering into via through Jacob's trouble. You see everything that's going on in the earth and in the world, it's all going to lead to the MOTB and the trial of great testing, as the scriptures say. It's all going to lead to that, the destruction and the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America, which a lot of people still living in their folly and living in la la land, thinking that this place is going to forever dwell. All right, going back to Psalms 49 and 11, but in their inward part, they thought that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places, going back to the, basically going into Esau, Edom, the Edomites, and their agenda and their plans and plots to have total control upon the planet Earth from generations to generations, not knowing and not understanding that they have bounds that they cannot pass, and the Lord set them up but for a short moment. All right, so that great wrath is about to come. Lord will, this was edifying. I'm probably gonna have to end it all. Like I said, a lot of background noises and shit. So with that, I'm gonna close out by saying Kahalayam La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. All right, double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone that teach us the truth. Peace, love, and blessings to the elect, scattered abroad around the four corners of the earth. Till next time, I say Shalom.